नमस्कार व्यूअर्स, मैं फिर आपकी सेवा में हाजिर। और इस बार ना मैं सोचा कुछ नया करते हैं। हर बार वही घिसे पिटे डायलॉग। व्हाट आई थॉट ऑफ, मेरे नाम के साथ कुछ बन सकता है तो यस आई ट्राइड। सो दिस इज GST-DI, गाइडेड सिस्टमैटिक टेक्निक फॉर डिरेलमेंट इन्वेस्टिगेशन। सॉरी, एंड मैंने अपना नाम जोड़ दिया, गुरजीत सिंह सिस्टमैटिक टेक्निक फॉर डिरेलमेंट इन्वेस्टिगेशन। GST मैंने जो GST है उसके साइट से ले लिया और साथ में अपना नाम जोड़ दिया, क्योंकि मेरा ये मानना है एविडेंस नेवर लाइज, एंड इफ वी very sincerely record the track parameters, the rolling stock parameters, the locomotives, this equals to truth, provided we record everything truly. So this was the idea behind this new video. Let me show you what next I have for you. So this is GST-DI, and official motto is evidence never lie. If we go in this way for making the inquiries, we can come across little bit of near cause of. And the vision and the mission is, vision is scientific, unbiased derailment investigation, जो करनी बड़ी मुश्किल है। माहौल को देखिए, इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ। And the mission is based conclusions on measurements and engineering evidence is only. जो हमको evidence मिलते हैं, we'll go by that. So my GST-DI principle is gather every measurement, study every parameter, test every assumption, document every observation, investigate without bias। जो बड़ी मुश्किल है। इन्वेस्टिगेशन होती है इस तरह से कंक्लूड करो कि कोई नाराज ना हो। तो ऐसे अगर हम कंक्लूड करेंगे तो थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ होता है, हो रहा है। नाउ मेरा मॉड्यूल क्या है इन्वेस्टिगेशन का? फर्स्ट इज ट्रैक इन्वेस्टिगेशन और ट्रैक इन्वेस्टिगेशन, देन we have rolling stock investigation, then we have locomotive investigation if they involved rolling stock in the locomotive, if there is a operational angle of a derailment that is to be investigated, and then is the evidence management, what we need ultimately. What is the golden rule? The golden rule of my this technique is measurements reveal the truth. Evidence never lies. This is the golden rule of my GST-DI. Now this is a pivot picture of a wagon which had derailed. One day after ROH in one of the divisions of Northern Railway, and when I got the information, this picture was shared with me, and I immediately told them, you do this thing. You take the inner diameter and see the thickness of collar. And even if we see from the picture, we can just see this is very, very thick over here, and this is thick. And this is worn out in this area more. And what we found, I will show you the next. So when I asked them to take the measurements of the pivot, the reply was that the ROH set says they don't have the gauge to measure the wear, vertical and horizontal. So very simple formula I gave them. You take this drawing, show them, and measure this height from the bottom to the top. This is the top piece, this is the bottom piece, this is the liner, this is the vertical liner, this is the horizontal liner. The thickness of these are 8 mm. Right? So ultimately they took the diameter. I'll show you what happened next. This trolley is HS mod 1. So I always emphasize whenever you record what is mentioned on the trolley, that should be very clearly recorded. Whatsoever is embossed on the side frame, that gives a clear indication. Now this mod 1, this has got a different springs from your CASNUB HS and NLB. There is the third type. There is another one, mod 2. So we have to be very careful while recording down the parameters of these trolleys. These were the lateral clearances what we took, and now see, very funny thing. In ROH, this is 9. 9 is for new. Then we have 13, we have 10, we have 12. Here, the maximum is 26, and after ROH and derailment, we recorded 27. So this gives a clear indication that either these were checked or not, or not. There is a performer. There is an inspection. Every wagon after the ROH is inspected. Maybe they have a neutral TXR system or otherwise, but उसमें क्या करते हैं? I don't hope. I leave it to the inquiry committee to call for that inspection chart or whatever they record. It is very clearly mentioned in that what are the clearances pre-ROH. वो सिस्टम है. ओके ओके ओके. एक फनी चीज आपको दिखाता हूँ. NWR में लोको ड्रिल हो गया सर. तो लोको ड्रिल का जब हम लोगों ने उसका सर्च किया सारा डाटा, तो उसका टर्निंग के बाद व्हील डायमीटर ज्यादा हो गया देन बिफोर टर्निंग. तो ये है कि मतलब बिना देखे शेखे कोई कुछ भी रिकॉर्ड कर लेता है, लेकिन हम तो जो रिकॉर्डेड है, जो साइंड है, उसी को मानेंगे. So these are the parameters after ROH. This is for the trolley clearance I'm talking. And then for mod 1, these are the springs. So what we have to be very particular about the springs, that these resemble with the NLB HS. क्योंकि उनकी 260, 262 की हाइट होती है, इसकी 253 है, but there is a range. There are 4 categories of spring heights. तो ये हो जाती है. तो how to identify? One method is with this dia of the coil, outer coil का, inner coil का अलग-अलग dia इसमें दिया रहता है. Then we have got the cross section of this wire. So this is different. For NLB it is 25, inner का उसमें 16 रहता है, snubber का भी 16 रहता है, HS में इसका 22 रहता है, wire dia इसका रहता है 18, इसका भी 18 रहता है, और इसमें आप देख लीजिए 21.5 and here it is 16.5 and 16. तो तीनों आपस में मिलता नहीं है. So this is the way to identify whether the correct springs have been installed on the wagon or not. जो डिफ्लेक्टेड हाइट हमने ली थी, ये देख लीजिए, ये R1, R3, R4, I mean sorry, this way and that way. ये आपका फर्क आ रहा है, काफी फर्क आ रहा है. We can very well see that high differences. तो आपस में ही इनकी अंडर टेयर वेट 6 mm 7 mm का डिफरेंस आ रहा है. So what this will do? This will have an unequal share of the load, and the springs were found loose. They could be shaken by hand. This is what we got. We have a detailed report. We'll show you. Now, this is the summary. There was a great hue and cry once the defects were pointed out. So, condition of the center pivot visually seen and found, horizontal liner badly damaged, and these are the conditions after the ROH. when the wagon was turned out from the shop. And very fortunately, it derailed so that it can be sent back again to ROH for getting these things corrected. I don't know whether they will correct it or again paint it and send back. So another top thing what I wanted to show you was here at the center pivot. So the diameter was varying in the same pivot, it was varying 331 to 334. Just imagine. So it has become elliptical, whatever I told you in the pivot picture, that the collar thickness is varying from the photograph, it is appearing. So this was because of that. Right. Now moving on to the next. After the die of the upper center pivot was not given, now they were afraid because we can take out the clearance. We can make out the clearance after the bottom inner dia and the top outer dia. Well, they said they don't have the case. What funny thing. It was all avoidance of giving evidences. Once we found the springs defective, I mean, they were rattling when we shook them with the finger points. So now you see free height measured on machine and found that 8 outer springs beyond the grouping limit. Now maximum is 250 to 253 and see whatever has been jointly recorded that I am producing is nothing of my own. 7 inner springs were out of the range. One number is out of the range. How does the water work? What was kept on it during ROH? Nothing. So this clearly indicates that it is only the turnout of the workshop which is being increased by showing the wagons have been turned out. I don't think they maintain any data. And never that data is given to engineering. Engineering, the inquiring officer also don't know that what data is to be extracted from the ROH. So what was our main motto? Now, this is the outcome of this GST-DI system. So this is the technique which I wanted to focus on for the purpose of making inquiries and not unnecessarily blaming any department without proper evidence and hiding their own defects. So this is GST-DI. Well, the cartoon what I thought of making, and this was all what I wanted to share with my viewers, that with these techniques, just going by the data, collecting the evidences, and comparing the measurements, what we have taken with the standard ones given in the manuals and portals, provisions, and the drawings, we can at least come to a better conclusion, and we can modify our way of inquiring. It doesn't need to write 40, 60, 300, 400, 500 pages. Kathi karo statement, wo sab bakwas, time wasted. Be pinpointed, be very, very exclusive. Take few evidences, take the data of the derailed rolling stock, take the data of track. Because generally in block section, these are the only two things. And rather than blaming, rely on evidences. This is what I wanted to show through this video. Thank you very much for watching. Stay blessed. Keep on watching, keep on sharing, keep on liking, keep on commenting, because your comments, your likings give me inspiration to make more and more new things. Thank you once again. Namaskar.